Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be going over my full exfoliation day routine. So we're just going to start by boiling some water, letting that come to a rest. And then, as you know, I like to go in with my micellar cleansing water to get the skin prep and clean. We're going to start by just washing the face. This helps because, you want to make sure the skin is free of any dirt, buildup, product, and bacteria before you steam the face. Once the pores are open, you don't want all that stuff on the top of the surface. So let's start. I use my Olay cleansing cream cleanser. So just getting the face all nice and clean to start with. And also cleaning the skin beforehand also helps to soften. I got some soap in my eye. Also helps to soften the skin cells before we actually start. Now I'm just going to go ahead and use my witch hazel to go ahead and just finish up this cleansing process. Get it all nice and prepped. And I do have sensitive skin, so the witch hazel does help to calm it and reduce the redness and irritation that I usually get when I exfoliate, but it's so worth it. And this witch hazel just helps to calm all that. Okay, so now I am ready to actually steam my face, and it's nice to make a playlist because let me tell you, I get pretty bored under here, and that helps a lot. So now I am finished steaming my face, and it's pretty hot, just trying to cool down here. And I usually just use a pot. I mean, you can also buy a steamer, but I've just been doing it like this for so long, it works for me. Now I'm gonna go ahead back in with my cleanser, because of course my skin has sweated out all those impurities and stuff from the pores. So I'm gonna wash that, and now it's really great to go in and exfoliate because the skin is so softened that it just makes it so much more easier to get that layer of dead skin off. Then I go in with my Olay detoxifying pore scrub. I love this stuff. The formula is just amazing to go ahead and help to break down those dead skin cells and continue to remove it. This is full exfoliation wash day, so I'm just pulling out all the stops and really getting my skin clean. I like to leave this on for around 2 minutes and then wash it off. Then, of course, gotta go in with our St. Ives. This stuff is so good. I find that the smallest amount makes the biggest impact, because when you use too much, it's just too creamy, and when you use just this pea-sized amount, it really lets those exfoliation beads really go to work. Oh yeah. Now I'm just, of course, going back in with my witch hazel, calm things down a bit, just keep my skin calm and cool, because it can get pretty red and irritated if I don't. Okay, now that that's done, I'm gonna go ahead and dry the face completely. This part makes me cringe because I already have dry skin, but it's so worth it, because now I'm gonna go in with my rivet. It comes with the actual machine and it plugs into the wall, so no batteries. I'm gonna be using these 2 attachments. It comes with 3. I'm not gonna be using the other one. It's more for fine tuning and I don't need that today. And these are the filters that come with it. Love this machine here. So now we're just gonna go in and put the filter, get it all assembled, and pay attention to this part, you guys. Like, you see how that is just like that's clean, the filter part? Like, just watch this. So it has a coarse attachment and a fine attachment. We're gonna start with the coarse one and then go in with the fine one. Oh yeah. So if you've ever done a DIY project at home and it involves sanding, you go in with the coarse sanding block at first, and then you and then you go in with the fine one. So that process, that order just makes sense to me. You can see it has pretty good suction. So now I'm just beginning to go ahead and exfoliate the face, and I'm going over the areas that I really have a lot of, well, not so much a lot of anymore, but that I usually get texture in. And I have, you know, not done this in quite, well, it's been a few months. So now you really get to see just how well this machine works, because this has been like a week ago since I recorded this, and I just, you know, of course did it again. I usually like to do it every week, but not so much. You don't want to, you know, put your skin through this much exfoliation on a daily basis. And when I just did it, I did not get this much skin. So this process really helps. And as you can see, I'm going to be getting quite a bit of dead skin off. But like I said, I like that I did wait so that you guys can actually see the full effect of this machine and just how great it works. And you can actually start to see from my skin, I'm starting to look a bit ashy, just a little bit ashy. But that's actually the dead skin coming up and being released. So just getting in all of those areas that I usually get a bit of texture in. And look at that. Wow. Yeah, I know. So this is the part I was going to show you. Do you remember the filter at the beginning? Like, look at this. This is everything that it's picked up, you guys. It has like hair in it and a caked on dead skin. Like, this machine is wonderful. It works wonders. So now I'm going to go in with the fine attachment, and it's just going to smooth everything out. And so getting everything smooth, and just FYI, like a couple days after you finish this, I start to notice that my skin does flake. But that, it seems like an adverse reaction, but it's actually so great, because that means that the rest of the skin, look at this, guys. The rest of the skin is actually like coming off, and it's actually starting to heal underneath. But after those couple days, I just finish off with my micro, the exfoliation towelette and my, you know, St. Ives, and it just comes right off. And after that, the skin is so glowy and so fresh. But you know, you have to go through this process to see those results. I mean, and look at this. Ugh. Yucky, but good stuff. It's actually weirdly satisfying to see all this stuff. Like, just let me put it on the tissue so you guys can see. I have dead skin flying around. That's the color it's supposed to be. And look at that. That is just amazing. So now, of course, you want to wash all of that dead skin off the top, the surface. As you can see, I was a bit ashy, but that was just the dead skin that was still left on the surface that did not get vacuumed. So we're just going to wash it off. You do not want to let that stay on the skin and soak into the pores. And once again, we gotta go in with the witch hazel. It's going to go ahead and calm the skin. I do have sensitive skin, and this just helps the skin to be able to take on all that exfoliation. And of course, go in with Hydrogenius, and we're going to go ahead and hydrate the skin. That is super important. Going in with my Carmex, and then I like to use this lotion, Eucerin, and it's really great. It does not clog the pores, but I usually only use this during my full exfoliation day. I take a lot of the product and I rub that into my skin, and it melts into the skin like so well and hydrates it. Like, and I usually do this overnight. Like, I'm not gonna go outside looking like all, you know, shiny and stuff. So I usually do this overnight and let it soak into the skin and let the skin heal. So this is the final result. Looking good. And this was a couple days at the movies. I know it's kind of dark, but I wanted you guys to see the glow, honey. The glow and the finish and how it makes the makeup looks like I was just popping, okay? Just straight popping. So yeah, love this routine. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Bye. See you in the next video.